Hello and welcome everybody to some more Let's Stream RimWorld with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. We're doing Alpha 10 today. This is a continuation of our colony from the previous stream. We've already got 45 viewers. Not a bad start, although there were massive delays, so you guys had a while to show up here. I think it's Jones, but it might be Jonas, actually, because I don't know entirely how to spell Jonas now that I think about it. But Jones 2TL, I believe that is, I don't have my glasses on, just subscribed and also donated $15, so I just wanted to say at the top of this, thank you very much for that, it's very much appreciated. I've needed the monetary support now more than ever, so I very much appreciate it. And you can see him in the chat there talking, which would be right... Oh shit, I forget if my webcam is mirrored or not, so I can't just point at it. It's one of those two directions. I don't even know if my hands were on screen for that, because I don't have myself on the other monitor anymore. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get this started. Where we last left off, we're in this mountainous rainforest. It is blisteringly hot every day. We're in the middle of winter right now, I think? Yeah, we're in February, and it's 29 degrees Celsius outside. That's why we're setting up air conditioning in all the houses now. We just got power because we got our geothermal generator up and running. We've got, with us, Reven, Salem, Super Effector, Bloodhound Sigma, and Hernandez Punch Dick as our colonists. We also have Ergo. He was a tribal dude who attacked us, but we took him alive and we're convincing him to trying to convince him to join us. He's made a full recovery, by the way, no lasting injuries. Let's actually cycle through our people here to see, before we get started, how everyone's condition is. We have Reven, who is a miner, but I believe we mostly have him researching. He's got terrible eyesight and he's frail, mostly due to his age, also a small bite scar. So he's actually not the greatest at things. He's slowed down a bit, his eyesight is garbage. Salem has no injury. Super Effector has some bite scars. He is a hardcore brawler and miner. He's, in fact, a straight 20 in mining, which is the highest you can get. We have Bloodhound Sigma, the chef, not injured, and Hernandez Punch Dick, the commissar, so he's kind of the talky guy, and he's also a good farmer. Let's continue. So we've unpaused the game. So one thing I want to get started on now that we kind of have an opportunity for it, I want to get a growing zone started up here. That will be, where is it? Cotton. Because I want to start weaving my own clothing. A few of our people don't have full clothing. That right there was actually a misclick there. Not all of our people are fully clothed. For instance, Hernandez Punch Dick, you have awful quality cloth pants and no shirt. And if you check his sanity, his needs, he doesn't like... Oh, well, okay, never mind. Usually people hate having tattered clothing, but he doesn't seem to care. Also, we just got our communications console up so we can contact trade ships. However, we need to finish our orbital trade beacon before we can actually do that, because that's how we're going to, you know, airdrop things. Now, we actually have no moderators in the chat right now, I'm just realizing, because I noticed a link to a playlist, and I was going to tell a moderator to check it and re-link it so it's clickable for the chat, but we have no moderators right now, so I guess everyone's busy right now. So, chat, don't burn down the house. Just a humble request. Alright, we need to get some limestone walls up. We have very little defenses, so what I'm actually going to do is tell them to build all this stuff. We, of course, don't have enough limestone for all of this at the moment, because we don't really have a dedicated crafter yet. There are a few things we're missing from our colony. One of them is we don't really have a dedicated crafter, and another is we don't have anyone who's really good at shooting. We have a lot of people who can kind of do it, and a lot of people who are just terrible at it, but we have no one who actually excels at aiming and shooting, which is very unfortunate because we do have to deal with raiders. We have dealt with a few of them, as we can see from these great bows that were dropped. Because we did fight some tribals, and they had great bows. See you soon, Jones. And we only have one nudist in the colony. Reven's a nudist, which means that he gets a big huge bonus to his happiness and thus sanity when he's naked, and a huge detriment when he's not naked. Ugly environment. Probably because all the blood around the floor there. Our longhouse is also our de facto prison right now. That's why the prisoner is walking around in there. We're locking them in the dining room, essentially. Yeah, we could get our best gun person just hunting right now constantly to get their shooting skill up. However, I don't think anyone's particularly good with a gun. See, one issue is that we still have a small colony, and it's small enough that we kind of need a lot of people to be jack of all trades. Okay, Super Effector's already started on laying down the foundation of some of our western wall. That's where we have our turret. We're also doing some turret hunting. We gotta be careful with that, not to accidentally shoot our own people. But it's a good way of getting us some easy-to-cook meat without wasting the time of our colonists. But I think things are actually going okay right now. Things could really go to shit at any moment, though, if a group of raiders comes by that we aren't able to handle. So I really do need to be careful. Okay. What I'm actually going to do here at the stonecutter's table is I'm going to change it so that they will only do limestone, because that's what we've started our walls with. And I'm going to occasionally manually tell Reven to actually go make some stones. And what are we researching at the moment? We're researching gun turret cooling. That's important because that makes it so your turrets shoot 4 shots in a volley rather than 3, which is incredibly important for fighting enemies. Spring has begun, so the temperature is going to start climbing now, which is a good thing that we have our we have our coolers getting built, because we're going to need those. We're also out of steel right now, actually, and we have an incredibly talented miner, so we can actually get started on mining out that steel for building. We have visitors from Hackers Township. Where are they? They're up there. That's a lot of them. And they're just visiting. I don't think they like us. No, we started off with no one particularly liking us, but they're not hostile, so we don't need to worry. Lettingcast says, I just realized my folly of buying sweet chili heat Doritos on a boiling hot day. Unfortunately, we cannot strap a turret to a colonist, not even the largest of colonists. We all know who we have in mind. And they're all just gonna hang out outside in the blistering hot weather. I don't know why they wouldn't hang out in the longhouse where we're setting up chairs. But whatever. We actually need to cut a lot more of these trees, because we are lacking wood. Okay, the mining is going well. Hernandez, what are you doing? You're eating. Oh, what's this? Cargo pods, okay. That is uranium. I believe that actually sells for a decent amount, or you can make weapons out of it, but... Actually, no, I think it actually does make good melee weapons. At some point, we're going to want to make a longsword for Super Effector, who's our brawler. He does melee fighting. So under production, we want a smithing bench. I'm actually going to put that right by the dining table. Okay, I actually want you to get that trade beacon real quick. Unfortunately, our miner is also our head builder. Low on food. And I can't... Oh no, I can turret hunt down here. Didn't want to turret hunt that monkey and start shooting up all of the visitors. And crate stockpile. Here we go. So this is our financial stockpile. First of all, we can put any apparel in here that is... Come on. This one. There we go. That is poor to awful. We're going to put any clothing that's poor to awful in there. We can put, is it raw resource? Yeah, gold, steel, and uranium in there for selling and for currency in general. And you know what? I think that's it for now. And we're gonna set our miniature temporary stockpile here to not accept silver, gold, and uranium. And also to only take normal quality things and higher. In fact, you can take weapons as well that are of low quality. There we go. And get some more stones built. Really paranoid. Making sure that this turret doesn't shoot anyone. We could sell the tribal guy, but I'd rather keep him and wait until he joins us as a colonist. We really do need more colonists. I'm sure Payday 2 tastes delicious. Yes. Oh. That's good crime. Yeah, just go pick up that uranium with your hands. Just do it, okay? Where is Super Victor? He is up there mining. Whenever he's done mining, I want him to go finish off that monkey. Okay, the visitors are leaving. Go kill that monkey. Finish it off with your giant fuck-off knife. There's our food. We're eating more monkey tonight. It says we have low food, but we do actually have a decent amount here. And it says refrigerated. We are trying to put it at a negative temperature, but it's having a hard time. Wood doesn't retain heat nearly as well as some other things. Cannibals show up, beat them with sticks. I have an axe covered in teeth for that, thank you very much. A lot of them are working on that western wall right now. It's good to make this choke point. And we're also going to want to set up sandbags, too. I think for now, actually, just that. That will do. Oops. Right now, a big problem we're having is manpower. We don't have enough people running around and dealing with all these tasks. We have a lot of things we need to do right now. We have all this wood just laying around. We have so few people hauling. In fact, no one is really hardcore on hauling, which is a problem. Only 3 of our 5 people can haul. And it's very important that you have people hauling so that people don't have to run all over the map just to do basic tasks. Unfortunately, Super Effector is really talented at so many things that he's often way too busy. So I'm actually going to manually tell him to just go do that cooler right now, because we really need that. So if we got one person just boiling in their house. Okay, good. He's just running around constructing right now. That's good. Bloodhound, you are hauling? Can you actually... No, you're not a hauler, you're just hauling it for building. Okay. Well, at least we have a dining room table now. Hi, King Excalibur. I think you're new. I don't recognize that name. That or I'm stupid. Which I will never rule out, for good reason. Oh, at least they're using that wood and quickly getting the dining room setup done. Don't know why. They only started doing this in the recent patch, but they really like eating in the freezer instead of taking their meal to the dining room table. I don't know why that is. Thanks, Daniel Woodhull. I find it funny that so many people in the chat are making references to when I played The Forest. I thought that was a relatively unpopular series I did. Well, not unpopular necessarily in like people didn't like it. I think it's that not many people watched it. Okay, yeah, Super Victor, I'm actually gonna have you just haul all of this real quick. Yeah, or at least most of it, because It's really slowing people down. And go ahead and get us some more. Now, I'm probably not going to mine all the way through to here, because that iron probably connects, or that's steel, rather. Wait, is this steel or iron? Another thing, but it's steel. How? I just realized this now. Okay, it's an alien planet. I guess we'll give it some leeway. But steel is not a naturally occurring metal. It's an alloy. You have to make steel by combining, what was it, iron and tin? I think it's iron and tin, right? Or is that aluminium? I don't remember, actually. Let's actually extend that power cable a little bit closer. And I want to make a long sword. For anyone who doesn't know who plays this game, what melee weapon to make, the one with the best damage per second is the long sword. So in the long run, you're getting the most damage out of making a long sword. That requires 20 times the amount, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that much uranium. That's expensive. I'd like to make a plasteel longsword, if I could. That would be fucking awesome. But we don't have much to work with, so we're gonna go with a steel longsword, which is still very badass. Right now we're using a plasteel knife. Plasteel is like a hyper durable and sharp metal. So it's really, really good, but still, the longsword is just such a better weapon than a knife. I mean, it's a fucking longsword. Sorry, chat's saying a lot and I'm trying to keep up, but lots of paragraphs going on in here. And my eyes have really been going downhill lately. Tend to not click it because they've already seen it in a while. A lot of people have played the forest. In steelmaking, impurities such as nitrogen... Am I paused? No. Silicone, phosphorus, sulfur, and excessive carbon are removed from the raw iron and alloys elements such as manganese? Manganese? I thought it was magnesium. Nickel, chromium, and vanadium? I wanted to say vandamium. Fuck. Vanadium are added to the produce different grades of steel. Wikipedia. To produce different, I thought there was a to the, that's why I was confused there. Sorry, can't read. I'm only 22, I should probably, I shouldn't be able to know how to read by now, that's just expecting too much. Bulk goods trader is coming by. Do we have the silver moved yet? No. Hey Salem, you wanna, no. Hey Hernandez, you wanna move our silver? Yeah, because I want to be able to buy shit. Thanks, buddy. So, who is our most talented talker again? Let's look at social. 9. Salem is the best talker. Which means, Salem, old buddy, old pal, you're gonna go have a chat with these bulk good traders and see what kind of prices we can get. We can buy beer, which we really don't need right now. We can buy wood, which we definitely don't need in this rainforest. We can buy human meat. Good idea. We could buy medicine at a ridiculous price, or else I would probably buy it. The price on plasteel is not horrible, but we don't really have a whole lot of money to throw around. The price on steel, however, is fantastic. So I am gonna... Yeah, about that. We need some real quick steel. Normally I'm not huge on buying steel, but we kind of need it this time. Buy beer and get shit-faced. Say it like you're Canadian. I think you mean Y-O-U''RE? As in you are Canadian? Not say it like you're Canadian, as in I am a slave owner who owns a Canadian. I'm Canadian, by the way, for anyone wondering. Yeah, we still do need bionic body parts so we can make a super soldier. In fact, I'd like bionic eyes to replace Reven's eyes, because Reven's nearly blind. You're right, I own Canadian. I own the concept of being Canadian. Confirmed. Well, Bloodhound Sigma's getting some crafting done. That's good, because we really do need those walls. They do help. How many people are set to craft? 3, 2. Oh no, I looked at the wrong thing. 3, 3, 2. Okay. Just want to make sure only the highest quality people are on it. Still, 3 is very low. We have no one who's particularly good at crafting. I use that bit of quietness. Oh, I just got a donation. Hold on, let me check my thing. Who donated? It was Jones, who just subscribed to me today. Thanks. Love your work, bud. Can't really chat because I'm working, but seriously, thanks for the work. Huh. Well, thank you for the donation. It's not set up to show up on screen right now. That's something I'm still working out. You'll notice the thing that came up on screen was like really ghetto looking. I'm working on making that better. It's just something I haven't had much time for. I also want to get a sound effect for it and stuff. I've been working on this slowly. We haven't started the stream proper yet, but I was recording for that, so I can put that in at the end of one of the episodes as a stinger. So, thank you for that.